Hi everybody, how's it going? I'm Mary Rose. Edelweiss from Magella, no problem. We're getting straight down to it. And hi Glenn, how's it going? Any idea where the sun's gone? Well, yeah, it was nice a bit earlier. Maybe it'll come back. So I hope everyone's well today. Sun or no sun. Let me know if you can hear everything okay. We're going to try something new today. Courtesy of Sean and Dara. And who knows, this might be something that catches on. I'll leave that for the moment. I'll just do my little warm-up improvisation. Great, thank you, Ailish. Hi, Jared, how's it going? So welcome everybody. I should do a bit of an introduction just in case. Hi, Dara. Just in case there are people watching who've never tuned in before. I'm Jason. I'm a music therapist and I work with Enable Ireland. And these sessions are a way for us all to stay connected and to stay musical while we're all at home. And this is the first of two sessions. There will be this improvisation in this session, mainly with the goal of creating a relaxing or mellow mood. And then later on at 3 o'clock, we'll have a full-on hoolie, singing songs and all that. Hi, Kate. How's it going? Hi, Terry. Hope you're well today. So I'm looking forward to showing you the new thing, but I'm going to hold off on that just for the second while I do my little introductory improvisation. Okay. Okay. Hi, everybody. Everyone's joining in. Hi, Brenda. Hi, Sienna. Hi, Stephen, and everybody there. How are the Robins? Mary Rose. Yeah, yes. Mary Rose, can you ask Magella if she wants to hear the song Edelweiss or if she wants to hear the melody from it and for me to play it as an instrumental? Because if it's a song, I might wait until the 3 o'clock session if Magella's going to tune in for that. You know what I mean? This is usually instrumental music, but I can absolutely do Edelweiss. Yeah, that might make a nice instrumental, so you can let me know, Magella, what you think. Hi, Kira. Hi, Grania. Another day of tunes. Isn't it great? So, while Magella's deciding there, I will show you what the new thing for today is. It's nice to try and introduce new stuff. I would hate for anyone to get bored during these sessions, which is one of the reasons I use all the different loops. I try and find something distinctive and something a little bit different every day. And then play along with that so that I don't end up getting any habits or anything like that. But Sean was very kind to send me some loops last night, which put everything in a very new direction. I'll show you what that is. Hi, Jess, by the way, I got your text. Thank you. So what do we have here is instrumental Edelweiss. Excellent. Okay. So maybe I'll mix these. So this is Bird Song that Sean recorded in his garden yesterday. I have a few different clips. I thought it might be nice to make these the basis of some improvisations today. And we could blend them with some of the drum loops as well. The great thing about this is that anybody can do this. Anybody can go out and take a loop, take a recording from their phone or their iPad and send them on to me. And we can make music that way. So, and it doesn't have to be birdsong. It could be anything. It could be just some sound in your environment. It could be your own singing. Kate loves the birdsong straight away. Excellent. Okay. So let's do. Okay, I tell you what. So let's do a birdsong improvisation, and then we'll do Edelweiss, and that will work nicely, I think. Okay. Let's see if it works with a loop. To make it a bit more. If it overpowers, I'll stop the drum loop. Forgot to turn the mic off. Oh well. Can't get it right all the time. Um. Okay. Just catching up with the messages here. Yeah, what did you think of that? Was that a worthy experiment? I'm glad Dara liked it. Um, we have some more of those loops to try, so we might sprinkle them throughout the session. And the garden birds are feeling aggrieved. No one likes having their no one likes having their thunder stolen, do they? Are being plagiarized. Well, okay, we'll call it fair use. Um, yeah, I think that worked quite well. I'd be happy to do that again. And like I said, you can on your phones, you can just record them on your dictaphone or your voice memo, and just email it to me. And I think that's a lovely idea. And again, a lovely way for us to kind of share what's going on in our environment and create something with it. So yeah, that was good fun. So Anna and Caroline, an instrumental song for Caroline. Okay, Caroline, I will play any song you like, but I need a bit of a hint in terms of where to go with that. I want to get it right. So have a think about that. I'm going to do Edelweiss for Magellan now. And we'll check back in a minute. Thank you, Brenda. Very nice choice, Magella. Going down well. Mary likes it. Nancy Geary likes it. Nice one, Magella. Very good. Okay, but I have some bad news for Caroline. I'm afraid I don't have any panpipes. I'm trying to think what would be what's the like the standard panpipe song you hear from the panpipe buskers. Something like Annie's song, maybe, Caroline? You know, something like that. Oh, I'm glad you like that one, Magella and Mary Rose. We're doing. I love doing any song. Perfect. Okay, excellent. Now, I'm sorry to be asking so many questions. But Caroline, would you like some percussion with this, or would you like just the guitar on its own? By percussion, I mean something like this. Not all of these will go with any song, of course. That one certainly won't. I think it's probably better without a loop. With percussion, very good. I always jump the gun, don't I? Okay, with percussion, let's see what we have. Do you know what? That's what it is. It's in 3/4, so I need to cut a loop short. If this works. No, no problem. I still don't have the hang of this delay between the system causes. So that's my. That's all right. That's kind of a 3 time. Okay, another good choice, Caroline. Sienna likes that. She says it's very nice. Dara and Mary are dancing. That is just lovely. And another one from Mary's guitar repertoire. Oh, there we go. Great. I'm delighted, Anna. Yeah, this is great. The more ideas we have, the happier I am. So now we've got a real wealth of things to do to kind of make this relaxation music as interactive as possible. Fantastic. How about another bird song? One. What do you think? If anyone else has any instrumental songs they think would suit this kind of vibe, throw them out. So let's hear what this one is. We might do this one with a loop as well. Oh no, we've used that one before. That's still a bit too fresh in my mind. Let's try the trip hop one. That was cool. Well, I hope you don't mind me saying that was an awful lot of fun for me to do. So, um, yeah, that's very different way of doing things. The blackbird is hopping around outside. Wow, Tara's laughing, and Fluffer the cat is okay. There we go. This is turning into an interspecies session. Yeah, like Brenda saying, there might be some money in this idea. Um, I've just got a message from Jess. I don't think she'll mind me reading it out. Okay. Jess says, the magic of the sound of music. I'm feeling a bit better now, says Jess. So there we go. Thank you, Jess. Yeah, this is turning out to be a very interesting session. We have a few more minutes left, and I have one more birdsong clip. So we might do that before we sign off and get ready for the song session. Let's find another laid back loop. I think that was the one I actually meant to hit. Okay, not that one. Let's go for something a bit more jazzy. So thanks for listening, everybody. I hope you had fun. I certainly did. It's lining up with the loop. It's lovely. Okay, Glenn. First of all, yes, we can do some Wolf Tones later. I know someone else watching who likes Janie Mac. I'm nearly 40. Among other Wolf Tone songs. Yes, Glenn, I know. Yes, you did do some great birdsong recordings. Um, but the link I sent you, you sent me this morning, I didn't get to check out because um, I wasn't sure what it was. It was just a link to something, so I had to do some homework on it, and then didn't get to properly listen to it. But yeah, I know you've been doing recordings as well, so we'll definitely get to yours as well. The clearer the better, the louder and the clearer the better. For something like that. But don't worry, Glenn. No, I wouldn't deny you credit where it's due. Okay. You glad you liked it, Terry? And Kate, I hope you liked it too. And like I said, anyone who has a voice memo or a dictaphone app on their phone can go out and record anything they want and then just share it with my email. Just share it from your phone straight to my email. And we can try and do a few of these. Nice one, Dermot. Wolf tones instead of bird tones. Yeah, that's evocative of a tonal shift. Sorry. That is usually between these sessions and the song sessions. So there we go. Okay. Time to switch over for the song session, and thank you everybody for taking part. I hope it sounded good. I hope it was relaxing for you and interesting and all those things. Yeah, and I love the fact that we're coming up with new ideas. I see. Yeah, it was just Glenn, because it was just a link with a bunch of text in it, so I tend to be wary of those. So but Glenn, I'm just to clarify this, Glenn, was that birdsong that you recorded yourself, or was it just birdsong that you found online that you sent me? Just curious. It's all good. The blackbird is dancing around the shed roof. Okay, let's see how he reacts to the wolf tones later on. Okay, so I'm going to pause the stream now, or end the stream now. I'll leave the live chat open for a second, Glenn, in case you wanted to touch base. And I'll see you all at 3 o'clock for some songs. How about that? Thanks very much, everyone. Oh, I see. Okay, thanks, Glenn. Thanks for clarifying that. Okay. All right. I'll see you guys at 3 o'clock. I've got some One Direction songs to practice very quickly. Okay. Bye, guys.